Hi, I'm Diana Mins Chen, and I'm a trance channel and a channeling coach in New York City. I'm beginning a series of short YouTube videos to answer the most frequently asked questions that people ask me. Whenever I lead a group, whenever I teach or speak in an expo, this is the question that always comes up and is very important for people to hear the answer to. The question is, how can I avoid channeling negative beings? I'm going to highlight a couple suggestions in response to this question, and you can read much more about this topic in my channeling book, and I'll talk about that at the end of this video. I call negative beings undeveloped beings because that's what they are. They take the ugly, ferocious, or dark form that they think they are. Kind of in a way, it's like they're wearing Halloween costumes. Undeveloped beings still have light in them. They still have the creator light in them. And if you try and find that and look for that, you won't be as scared with their darkness as you might originally be. When you open a channel, you open to what's like Grand Central Station. Now, for some of you, you don't live in New York. So, that's a place where there's a lot of people coming and going and all kinds of activity. And in the spirit realm, it's the same sort of thing. When you open a channel, there's all kinds of beings coming and going, a lot of activity, some beings good, some beings not so good. So when you open to contact your source of guidance, when you open to channel, you must be very focused and clear that you really want to connect to a particular being. And then you want to check out their energy imprint. This means you want to sense your spirit guides or your source of guidance's energy and make sure you're connected to the spirit you want to be connected to. This is a way more important way of identifying a spirit than getting a name. To make this more clear, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that every time I focus and connect to my spirit guide Holly, I clairsentiently feel her as a bubbly, tickly energy in my arms, and I clairempathically feel her joy in my heart chakra area. Then I know I'm connected to Holly and not to an undeveloped being. It confirms that for me. These two master clairs, these two psychic abilities, clairsentience, where I feel Holly's energy as tickly, energy, bubbly, tickly energy in my arms, and I clairempathically feel the joy from her in my heart. That's feeling energy at the emotional level. That's a psychic sense. Those two confirm that I'm connected to her, and each time I connect to her, they repeat. And the repetition is what's most important, because when those signals, those clairs, those psychic abilities repeat, I know I'm connected to Holly. And that's a very important aspect to develop with your source of guidance. That you get a handle on what their signals are, how you interpret their energy imprint through your psychic abilities. Sensing Holly's energy imprint is much more of a valid identification than getting a name, as any spirit could approach me and tell me they're Holly when they're not Holly. When I can sense Holly's energy the same way I usually do every time, I'll be assured that I'm actually connected to Holly. Now, for those of you who are seasoned channels, if you're going through an energy shift or have completed an energy shift, you may not sense your source of guidance in the same way you used to. This is because your energy field is changing or has changed, and you're sensing your source of guidance through a different energy configuration. In this case, you'll need to set up recurring clair signals again with your source of guidance. Here's a suggestion for what to do in this case. After you've prepared yourself to channel, simply ask your source of guidance to step into your energy field and stand in front of you. Then ask this source to completely leave all layers of your energy field. Repeat this coming and going 3 times. So your source of guidance stands in front of you, you get a sense of them there, and then they completely leave out of your energy field, and you get a sense of them having left totally and completely, and you do this 3 times. This is going to help you to get a sense. You're hearing the honking. This is New York City. It's hard to get away from honking and sirens and stuff. Anyway, so I'm in my New York office doing this. So So you want to really get a sense of when your source of guidance is in your energy field and when they're not. That'll help you get a handle on their energy imprint and how it is now since your energy field has shifted. I go into much greater detail about undeveloped beings, about psychic abilities, about exercises to develop the clairs in my book, which is right here. It's called Channeling the Heart and the Art, and it has everything you need to know about channeling. If you're a beginner, it's got all kinds of great information to get you started, all the basics. If you're an advanced channel, there's chapters on how to start groups, how to set up a practice, all the nuts and bolts of setting up a practice, how to incorporate channeling into your already existing practice. All these great things are in this book. You can get my book on my website, which is my name. It's www.dianaminschen.com. And you can also buy it on Amazon. So stay tuned now because I'm going to start this video series and I'm going to keep answering frequently asked questions. So I'll be putting another video up soon. Take care now. I'm Diana Mins Chen.